Hello everyone. So today we are going to improve the helicopter behavior. So I have changed the helicopter's path like this. It's going from here in this way, come here and going like this. So in a circle like this. So here we have placed the trigger. At this point, helicopter will start firing at the player until it reaches this point. So let's see the demonstration. Let's wait here until the helicopter arrives. Helicopter is coming from that way. Let me pause the video a bit, recording a bit. Okay, here comes the helicopter. Over there. Let's see. After it reaches the trigger area, it should start firing at us. See. Okay. Now it's not firing at us anymore. So yeah, that's what we are going to work on today. Okay, so I have changed this spline, which shows the path of the helicopter, to take like this. It's starting from here, from here, and goes like this. So now the helicopter will go in a path like this. The reason I changed it that way is because the character will be in here, so we will have a good time. Helicopter will be coming from this side, which is also the same direction where the enemies are coming, so it makes more sense rather than coming from here. And the next thing I want to do is I want the helicopter to start shooting only when it reaches this area, and randomly keep shooting, follow the area, and once it reaches this way, it should stop shooting and just move around. And again, do the same thing. Okay, so how do we implement helicopter shooting? How do we toggle shooting? So we have this mission system, this trigger system, but triggers are basically responding to the player only. But we can make it to respond to other pawns also by doing some modifications. So let me just duplicate this. PP trigger, I'll call it PP and PC trigger. Right. Oh, we got an error. Oh, that's fine. We don't really need to save or do anything here. That's fine. Okay, now we need to remove this check. We don't need it to check if it is the player. So instead, from the other actor, let's do a check. Is enemy check. Because helicopter do implement this team, and I'll check if it is enemy based on the 0 as the team ID, because that's the player's team ID, 0. So if the helicopter is something other than 0, it will return as an enemy. So do the same here also. Right. Now In the helicopter, I did implement some interface, I remember. Yeah, BPI helicopter. Here we have toggle fire and also set shoot target and also set look at target. So right, so now in this NPC trigger, so let's keep this as the parent and I'll create a child. I'll call it helicopter trigger until child part. Then on trigger, we don't have a reference to the actor who triggered the trigger. So NPC trigger, let's add an actor input. Triggered by. This should be actor object type. Object types actor. Similarly here also trigger 20RR. Okay, now on trigger I have to basically assume this is the helicopter, toggle fire, but we need to give a target also. Let's first call look at target. Oh, that's also a location, right? Let me check the AI controller. Alright, here what we are doing is we are basically like looping and updating the player character location. So I think I did this only for testing, right? So instead of doing that, we can do something like this here. I'll add a function set target actor. Let's put it on the helicopter and we need target in the type of actor object reference. Alright, now instead of these two I'll call that. So I'm gonna call set target actor, and as the target I'm gonna get player character. I'm gonna give the player character. This may be only for testing for now. We may need to give as NPC characters also as the target, but let's see how it works. And right, and then again let's call set target actor with the null reference so we can clear it out. Right, now let's implement this in the attack helicopter. Where did I implement attacking? Right, this is where the firing and set shoot target is implemented. Where did I implement set look at target? It's in this move too. Actually, that's in the AI controller. Oh no, helicopter also has set look at target. Why am I keep forgetting this? Yeah, see. But if we have a target, we should not update that. We should use the target location instead of this given look at location. Okay, let's come to that later. First, let's implement set target. That should we implement it here or in the parent? I think it would be better to implement this in the parent. Yeah. Right. Okay. Now where do we use this look at? In here. Okay. Now let me, this is the only place we are using the look at target. So let me collapse this to a function. Get look at target. So let's make it a pure function so we don't have to connect an execution line here. Now inside that, if we have a valid target, get target, I think it would be better if I put it under AI section. If we have a valid target, we should, if we don't have a valid target, we should return whatever they look at target. And if we do, we should return this target location. So get target location. That's the target. Right. Compile. And regarding attacking, how should we do that? Here, let me override set target, and then let me collapse this because we gonna need a bit more space here. Set target and firing logic. Right. Now obviously I need to call the parent to set the target, and then let's have a once node. And first get target get target. Okay, convert validated get. If not valid, we just need to reset this. This is going to make sense only when we have the rest of the code. If valid, we are going to toggle fire. Show target is get location of the target, and enable. And I don't want to continuously shoot, so let's have a delay of, let's say, random, maybe not random, 2 seconds, and then we need to stop firing, and then another delay. This could be random. In range between 3 to 5 seconds, where let's say 2 to 5 seconds. And do it again. So let me set reroute mode here and check again. Okay, now did I disconnect the test showing part in? Yeah, I have. Alright, now the logic is done. I think, yeah. Now we need to have one of these helicopter triggers. Right, trigger 2 times. It should be in which level is the helicopter? Oh, it's in persistent level. I should put that into the level 1. Oh, it doesn't matter. Let's keep it in the first. No, it should be in the level 1. Right, now it's in the level 1. Level 1 means the sub-level that contains the enemies in this area. Wait, no, it will be activated only when I reach this part. So, yeah, so no, not that one. I'll move it back to the persistent level for now. Alright, sorry about that. Now, we need to place the helicopter trigger. Let me okay, trigger start, wait. Let's make them a bit bigger. Will this be enough? I'm not sure. that should be enough. Now the start trigger, it's okay, it should be here. We need to make sure the line is going through the box, right, and the end somewhere around here should be alright. And also it has to, line should go through that. Okay, save and let's test. Let me toggle debug mode and quickly check the chopper. Okay, it's not shooting. Okay, helicopter is coming this way. What happened? Did it stop? Yeah. What went wrong? Why did it stop? Ah, I remember. I know what happens. Here in the helicopter, we have a component called ground detector. Yeah. This must be what's going on. So if this overlap with something, we basically stop the helicopter. Right. So, okay. So trigger is triggering that. What does this trigger overlap with? Visibility and camera. Okay. For here, if I make the ground detector only overlap with the bullet tracer and discard these, it should work. Do I have to ignore these also? Yeah, these are overlapping with these things as well. So I do have to disable everything except the bullet tracer, and the trigger is responding to not the bullet tracer but everything else. This should work. Hopefully. Let's test. Okay, here it comes. It didn't trigger at all. Oh wait, this is a mistake. This is NPC trigger. I should have implemented that in the helicopter trigger. Right. and also I'll add a code to the parent function, even though it's not doing anything at the moment. In future we might do some stuff. Wait, custom trigger end. Okay, another mistake. Here also we should pass this, and I haven't done that, so now all should be good. Let's see. Let them fight. I'm not interested in them. I'm interested in the helicopter. Here it comes. Oh. Right, and it keeps hitting other objects. That's something. Okay, so it's working. Why did it rotate though? I think in here in AI movement part of the helicopter, is this one? We set the rotation, so we need to get the shortest rotation. Will this method fix that? No. From this to this delta time. On speed, this one. We might need a multiplier also. Let's try. I'll post the recording. Oh, helicopter is over there. Let's see if it do a crazy turning now. Oh wait, even though I did the math, I didn't really connect it. Right, here it comes. Yeah. Great, it worked. So another thing is we need to disable collisions of the blades, rotor blades, for those triggers. We have, that's what causing those particles. You may have noticed like dirt-like particles are spawning around the helicopter, that caused by this. So this might be overlapping with yeah, it's overlapping with all dynamics. So I'll make it once again, what's trigger is using. Let's discuss discarding only the bullet tracer. So yeah, here also it's only overlap with the bullet tracer. That should fix it. Also, let's make the helicopter shoot some missiles as well. There is a loop. Oh, yeah. So at the end, when we stop shooting, let's make it fire missiles. What's the function? Yeah, this is fire missiles. I was using the jump input for that, so that's why I didn't have an event. Okay. Hold up. I think it would look nice if we have some delay before shooting the missiles. Oh, I didn't shoot the missiles at all yet. A delay of, let's say, 1 second, and fire missiles. I'll reduce this to 1 second, and this is also between 1 and 3. Test it out. I'll pause the video until the helicopter comes. Okay, here comes the helicopter. Oh. Missiles are going somewhere else. Well, since we have already taken half an hour, I'll leave that for the next episode. So, thanks for watching. As always, project files will be available for the download in the Patreon page. Link would be in the description below. And if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of the Patreon club. See you in another episode. Goodbye.